I actually do practice my sermons. Reminds me of the scene from Footloose where the preacher is there practicing and the daughter comes in and has a confrontation with him. Yeah, I get strange word pictures that come through in movies. Anyway, sometimes it's kind of nice to stand up here and to work over what the Lord has given in the written sermon. And any of you who've actually looked at the written sermon and then listened to the actual preaching, you can see the theme, of course, is there, and the text is running through. But how it gets delivered is often quite different. So, if any of you have cheated and figured, I'll just read the sermon online and gone on, well, there is no cheating with the Lord. We either walk with Him or we don't. And if we do, we take that serious. We take advantage of everything the Lord gives us so that we can learn and grow, mature, and all those kinds of things. So I'll leave that be where it is in and amongst this as we're reinventing whatever normal looks like. I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, I continue to talk to the little red box as I'm practicing here and getting ready for Sunday because it's kind of important stuff and it's really, well, it's a challenge. God has called for me to share with you the good news, and the good news is that Jesus is raised from the dead, and that because He lives, we live. And more and more as this continues to unfold, I realize just how isolated we can become, and how we are definitely not creatures given to isolation. At least I'm not. I'm not built that way. So living in a cabin out in the middle of the sticks in western Montana, 5 minutes out of the week, that might sound tempting, but most of the time, no thanks. So in the middle of winter, you've got to be kidding me. Anyway, today indeed is another day the Lord has made. He has called for you and me to rejoice in it. And, as we go there right now, tentatively, I say tentatively because who knows what next week or the week after will bring. Hopefully we'll get back together and social distance and those kinds of things that need to take place. But Pentecost is on May 31st, and why not? We'll do confirmation on May 31st. Don't tell me you had plans when you've been told that you shouldn't be traveling and all those kinds of things, okay? So you can set those things aside. I know there are some of you who are going to go, well, that's Memorial Weekend, and we always doesn't work this year. Who would have thought on January 1st it would end up this kind of year? Anyway, tentatively, Lord willing, as we're able to get back together, that's what we'll be doing. And I say tentatively because, well, I'm kind of going week by week and just trying to figure it out like you are. So anyway, it is a good day. God has given it to us as His gift. He has called for you to walk with Him, and let's see. We just continue another day on this adventure because here's the gift we have in faith. We know how this all ends. The when, where, how, maybe not. It'll come like a thief in the night. But we know how it ends, and so with those 5 out of 10 virgins, let's be prepared. Be prepared to meet Jesus, and when you meet Jesus, rejoice and be glad. Because He lives, you too shall live. So we continue in our Easter celebration, and I pray that you're just encouraged and strengthened in this day, and keep the walk, keep with Jesus. And until we meet face to face, be blessed. Thank you, and God bless. Back to work.